Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here, situation along Court Square, 23rd Street, not looking too good right now because after an earlier incident where the NYPD removed an unauthorized person on the train tracks at 34th Street, Herald Square, there are still significant delays on the A, B, C, D, E, F, M lines after this incident and overcrowding in this direction, and trains are still running behind schedule. I don't know what train this is, but this better be an E train. This better be an E train. It looks like it's another M train. I think it is another M train. See, a lot of E trains going in that direction, heading towards Manhattan, but no trains heading towards Queens. I mean, this is the Queens Boulevard fiasco at its finest. One incident cripples an entire railroad. Unacceptable. And I just also want to point out that in the Queens bus redesign, that Passengers United group are going to be having their meeting, which I won't be able to make because I'll be at work at this time, in the evening on Monday night. So if you're there at Andrew Cuomo's office on 3rd Avenue and 42nd Street, be there at 7, I think, that night. That's where you're going to be at. That's where it's going to be at because of the Queens bus redesign. Why do you want to have Nice Bus serve customers along Jamaica Avenue and Hempstead? Which I don't get, because of all the unreliabilities of the breakdowns you saw last week with the homeless man, and then of course the Nice Bus breakdown on Hillside Avenue by the subway station on 179th Street. Why do you want to do that, MTA? I mean, and of course with this redesign project, I think that a lot of jobs will be lost in New York City Transit too. That once you do that, then there'll be a lot more drivers going part-time, which I don't think that is a good idea at all. So basically, in summary here, this is just another nightmare on the Queens Boulevard line. I mean, this is just completely unacceptable. I mean, and of course with the incident a couple weeks ago with the bed bugs at Forest Hills. I mean, this is why it's starting to come to a point where I have to rely more on the buses. So that's it from here, from Court Square. I'm Andrew Lee. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, hi. My name is Charlton D'Souza, and I'm from Passengers United, and we've been to all the meetings. And there is one thing that has a question that has not been answered by the MTA, and it needs to be answered tonight, and also by the mayor's office. As you all know, the private bus companies in Queens were private. Then in 2006, there was a big bus merger from Triborough, Jamaica, Green Lines, all the privates. When they did that merger, there were promises made that no routes would be combined with New York City Transit. And there's a provision in the city's takeover contract that prevents the MTA from doing that. We know that you want to make buses better. We get that. But what they're doing in many of these neighborhoods, they're consolidating routes. And it is illegal. And technically, the unions, I was told, could sue the MTA to stop this. So what I would suggest to all of you, contact your local elected officials, tell them to stop this bus redesign. That's what we would say. Because why are so many routes being consolidated and combined? And as you've heard at all the meetings, and this is an answer that the MTA is not giving us, is that, and I don't mean to throw you under the bus, sir, but it's a question that needs to be answered. Honestly, where is the mayor on this? Where is the city comptroller's office? The city comptroller pays the MTA money as if they were paying the private companies. So the MTA bus company is basically all the 7 companies that were taken over. That's all it was. The New York State Legislature could not merge them into New York City Transit back in 2006. So they had to create the MTA bus company. So what I would like to know is what's going to happen to the bus drivers in the different depots, and what's going to happen to the union seniority? What's going to happen to all this? Do you have an answer?
So we're not prepared to discuss all of those nitty-gritty details tonight, not the legal situation or anything like that. We're here to talk about bus routes in Astoria and Long Island City and surrounding neighborhoods, and that's what we're going to do. So we're happy to engage on that separately, but I want to keep it to the bus routes to hear what people have to say.
These are the bus routes. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm